Alright, hello and welcome. Again, this is second stream using the Logitech webcam for my audio input here. Hopefully the AC doesn't kick on or get too loud or be too annoying. But we are continuing work on the hand stream, or hand drawings, because I figured, well, it's been a bit since we streamed, and I was feeling itchy about getting progress done on this one, so we're gonna probably finish this today, if I had to guess. There's not too much left for this, and then, well, I don't know if we'll finish. We'll definitely get this put down onto like a final page, though. I was gifted some markers by a friend that I want to test out. Dual brush, fine line and brush tip, and it's got two very distinct brown colors, so that'll be good. One will be one and the other will be the other tree, which is something I've been wondering about because the two browns that I have, the colored pencil browns I have, the sienna and the terracotta, they're like basically the same brown. So okay, so now I just have to do what I did up here, right here. So again, we know that it's going to come around just a little bit. My little straight line cheat sheet here. Okay. Right. The reason why this has ended up yes. That's why there's so many drafts on this one, because it's a little weird. Okay, I'm just chatting with the other people that watch me work. But anyway, if this volume works out, maybe you'll get some face cam. Then I'll definitely have to figure out what to do with the how to turn this thing off, because I'm gonna have to put my face somewhere. Anyway. So, then you're going to come. Let's do this one because it's a little simpler. here, and then under this, over that. Yeah. About there.
Drop it.
Is that this backwards? Should be the same. No? See how this one goes over and then under? But that's not what I've got. That's not how the marks are going. But it is here, so see over, then under the center. Oh, you can't see. So this is the one that I'm trying to do on the other side here. And so it comes over, then under, then over, then under here, over here, under there. Again, over this, under, over, under. So that's going under this. It's going under this part up here. So it should go over. But that's not what I've got. And why? Why not? Somewhere I've made a mistake on my layout. I'm just trying to figure out at what point did it get worked. Alright, so if we do this. In this way. I guess this doesn't look weird. I must have made the mistake right here, because this is going to go over, so it has to go under. I don't know what I'm freaking out about. Well, I mean, I know what I'm freaking out about. I just don't know. Yeah, see, there's the issue, because now it's gone under twice. But here it's going over twice. So how did I accidentally do it correctly the first time? Because I've got this from here to there. Alright, well, at some point I fucked this up, so we're just gonna do a quick redo. And we're just gonna make sure that we make this match. So instead of this way, it needs to go this way. I don't quite understand why. I mean, that's not true. I do understand why. I just don't necessarily understand what I need to have changed to get this to work out correctly, because it should have. This row should be the same as this row. All rows in between on this count here should all be the same direction. So somewhere the number of half rows that I have is causing a problem. Or I'm not accounting for the split correctly. Again, like I said, that's why I've got so many drafts of this piece. Because keep finding little things I gotta make better. Alright, then you end up going up and over. Okay, I think we're slightly better off. We're at least matching now, so we got that going for us. Okay, but this is giving me a different way to think about how I want to do trees. So I want to finish this one up for next Sunday's draw stream and do more tree related things, because trees are pretty awesome. I do like the idea of, because at one side it's roots. Well, he says while then doing the root bit, but whatever. Because I'm like, it's brown. Brown means roots. But so what I was talking about is, so one side being more curvy with the corners, and the other side being more pointed and flat with them, to denote the difference between which side is the root side and which side is the tree side, or which is like the branch side. But I also thought of a new an idea on using an Inkscape on how to build the pieces, if you put a mesh over everything, then you can use that to, like, so make a transparent mesh. So then each piece, so then there'd be, the regular part and then the part that crosses over. So if you have this extend into here, but then have a transparency, so like from here you're 0 to this part, you're at 100%. You could stick it under, so that would create local ways to be over and under. And you could set all the pieces to, be on this mesh where during the main part that you want it to be on, on top, you're at 100% opacity. And then outside of that part, you just go down to 0% on the ends. So then you can basically put the other piece on and it's going to be on top because it's at 100% opacity and the other piece isn't. It's not very helpful for the sticker idea, but it is an idea. And it does sort of represent more how what you can do with a physical thing in three-dimensional space that you can't necessarily do in Inkscape. Or if you can do it in Inkscape, I don't know how to do it in Inkscape. Okay, so you're coming from over, and then this one goes under. And then this guy curves down into here. It is a little weird looking at the purple line on my cheat sheet, which is green and purple. Because I keep looking at the green and be like, alright, it's got to go there. I'm like, oh, no, we're on purple. So, this guy... comes over here. He goes under. So this guy comes here. This guy comes this way. way. But there's a mistake there on my guide. See? Yeah. Goes over twice. So I gotta try and figure out how to undo that. Well, actually, I suppose if it comes in like this, so rather than it go this, now this one I didn't even do it. Yeah, I guess I wasn't doing it on all of them. So if it comes like this way, then this comes up over here, comes up into here. You go there. This guy goes there. Up. Over. That way. Comes in there. So then this piece shoots off and basically does the same thing. So there's some nice, mirroring on each side that, each piece fills, this part fills in all of this, and this fills in this way, and this guy goes over here and fills in this side. That trunk fills in that side, so it took a lot of brain setup to get that to go. Okay, so you just need to go over. It's still, like, this is gonna be something that, tracing it out, we're gonna have to then, fix this so it doesn't look so bent. So, there we go. Surround in here. Back up. Okay, so how do I want to... So this guy is going to come around up into this corner. I'm going... This guy feeds... Let's do this one first, because that'll affect this piece over here as well. Because no, there's another set of very small breaks right there. So you end up going that way. And then that's how you end up coming up. That way. And you... This way. Ah, well, there's gonna be. Do I have a double there too? So, over, under. Over. So something like that. Something like that. You then come up. like that. There we go. Okay. There we go. So again, we know that's going to be a circle. Might as well set those actually fairly nicely if possible. Do it this way. I always forget. You can move the paper too, not just the compass. But you have to make sure that you don't have too much crap in the way. Or you can break the tip off the pencil. There we go. Ladder. And of course we have one more circle right here in the center. Where's a black pen? There we go. So I know the circle looks a little constrained because of the break marks that are in there, but they'll go away. So that'll give us plenty it gives a lot more space to work with than you might initially think. So I do kind of want to make these a little thicker than more. So there we go. Now we got this a little more well-defined. Though the continual error train is just continual. Oh, I never finished doing that. So it's not a problem here, right? Oh, it is. Okay, so you need to go over and then over again. Alright, well, let's see if we can work the same thing out on this side. Make sure we get this, and then figure out how to correct it. Down on the bottom, on the other side. Alright, so first things first. I'm the realist, etc., etc. Something like that. Alright, so this part, easy peasy. Regular knot work. No weirdness. Here's where we get a little weirdness. So this guy's gonna just shoot the tendril up and over. This guy's gonna come up in here. Do a little spiral bit. This corner, over to this corner. this way. That way. You come into there, which we already set up. That way. Put some red in there so I know that it doesn't go that way. It's gotta curve upwards. I wonder if I want to pull this down, you know, give me a little more space up in here. Grab some hydration. I mean, the answer is probably yes. I'm going to want to do that. The real question, though, is what's the best way to do that? Okay, so let's... So I think, well, let's get the trace paper, the trace box, light box. And then I need to go grab a USB cord. And now that I have that, we can plug the trace in. Let me put my headphones back on. Alright, we're still decent sound, looks like, so it's good. That's good. Just sort of taking a peek, making sure everything's working correctly. Right. No weird stream issues, stream health issues. Okay. So I think at this point, I don't need to put it on another page like this one. I think at this point we should just move on to regular paper. I had tape. What did I do with it? You know, before I started doing this, I was like, I should clean this area up. I did a pretty good job, but I have since surrounded myself in another little cave wall of stuff. I don't know where anything is again. Does it fit this way? Barely, so we'll do it this way. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go grab some tape. What's this background audio that it's hearing in the microphone? Oh, it must be my computer. Like, it's actually picking up the whirring of my computer. Anyway. I'm gonna find some tape. I'll be right back. Alright, I found some tape. It is tape with a broken tape dispenser. Luckily, I don't need that much tape. Trying to rip the tape there with the little thing has given me some insight into how the tape protector works. Okay, I don't know, like, do I want to just jump right in with ink? So if I just move it down that much. That feels good. Okay. So that'll give us more space up here. know, I think I'm not actually gonna. This will be. We're gonna end up doing this like a bunch of times. I don't know. I might end up spending the rest of the week on this. Depends on how far I get, but because I think this still needs more touching up. You know, there's too much drift between each version for me to feel comfortable saying that we've hit the final version. So I think this is going to be one more setup. Like, probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this top part. So I like this one the best. So we're going to make this one look really nice. And then I'm going to do the middle portion, but probably I'm going to untape it and redo it, and then we're going to put it together as a new piece. Okay, so let's I think I'll still use. Maybe I do want to use pencil. If I'm gonna read. If this isn't gonna be the final copy anyway, I might as well. Use the pencil here, do another trace, and put some ink on top of it. So, like I said, we're trying to make it look good, right? So let's make it look good. Again, all these break marks, they're merely suggestions at this point. They tell us where things need to go over and under, but we don't need to necessarily, you know, I don't need to avoid them as harshly as I was before. Because now they've already created the space, and now we're gonna use that space to clean stuff up if we need to. There we go. And I'll try and keep everything on the page so it's interesting to watch. a lot of these are going to be basically the same, but like this area is going to be a lot more cleaned up. Parts of over here, this is already going to be cleaned up. This is going to get cleaned up. So draft number 3, 4. I think number 4. And then that'll be a nice new Inkscape project to work on. Figuring out how to vectorize this guy. Let's say I still haven't found a good way in Inkscape to maintain a constant width of a curve. Which is right now putting a little damper on my decal idea. I don't even know if I have anything. Oh, this will work. So, so this is my Inkscape curve. And I set it up this way and then say, okay, well, I want to bend it. Now, I know technically the width is not exactly the same as it used to be after I bent it. But I think for, like, I want it to, this point to bend around a spot and then do something like this while still maintaining this nice rounded edge at places where usually in Inkscape you sort of end up more with like kinks like this one, or I don't know, like a good way where you get it like it goes like something like that, where it gets fatter, but not in a good, like it'll just have like flat chunks and then like a visible kink rather than a smooth curve. I don't know. I'm kind of hitting a wall there on how to make that look good, or look good enough. Just frame this and give it to my brother when I'm done with it. He does enjoy trees. I did turn my mic back up, right? Alright, good. I'm gonna be paranoid for that for, well, probably for a while, and then I'm gonna stop being paranoid about it, and then I'm going to spend another hour talking with my microphone off. I'm gonna be paranoid about it again, so, you know. to be the same or very, very similar. Oh, right, of course. Continue watching. It's been an hour, huh? But yeah, I should be back to regular streaming. The last couple of days, I guess 5 days at this point, have been a bit, I guess it's been a week actually. Well, my friend wanted to come visit for their birthday, so I was being a good host and taking them to fun places and doing a lot of Pokemon stuff. And then I guess so Thursday, Friday, I was drove up to Minneapolis to see Demons and Wizards. That show, by the way, fucking amazing. I mean, not that I expected literally anything else, but it was Sister's first metal concert. Got her first mosh pitting done. She enjoyed it a lot, so. Don't know if that means there's going to be more shows in her future like that, or what, but yeah, it was good. I mean, Hansi, lead singer of Blind Guardian, puts on amazing shows and has for, I guess the first time I saw them was in like 2005, 2006. Them being Blind Guardian, I mean. Yeah, I mean, this already looks so much nicer. Smoother, more like a tree. Alright. So let's get this guy. Nice, long, smooth. On my own here. What's this song? Roots, Tobo. Very good. Give it a like. Alright. You can tell it's taking 100% of my concentration because I'm not talking. Complete radio silence. Exactly what people want from their Twitch streams. Total, complete silence. Yeah, and like I said, this space here is going to be much more useful than this gap that was down there, so that's good. The way that looked. There we go. A little nicer. Oh, so I was informed that there's more Vanessa Van Helsing on Netflix. And it's... Well, I was told that the acting has not improved and the characters are continue to be unmemorable, so... But I want to see just how anime it gets, because season 2, spoilers if you care about this show, season 2 ends with Vanessa Van Helsing finding a vampire elder and then finding out that the elder is bound to the Van Helsing bloodline. I mean, I don't know what anime it might. So scratchy. I will say it's slightly nicer because the mic is now no longer directly in front of my mouth. I can just turn this way, and if I have to cough, then it's much less loud. What is not less loud is this song. Cosmic Storm by Hamitsu. Turn that down on my headset or headphones. Oh, excuse me. All the way over. It does kind of feel like a Monday, though, after a very long weekend. Okay. All this just to get to this piece so we can finish off this piece. So now look at all the room that we extremely much more breathing room down there now. Okay, nest these little corners in a bit more. The brakes already made that space, and now we get to play with this space. Or we can play with this space, and I'm going to, so. Hello and welcome. Working on draft 4 of this particular tree layout. I think I've got everything where I want it, so now it's time to make a nice clean copy for final trace and ink purposes. Let me know if the volume is good, or if the music's too loud, or if my mic is too loud or too quiet. Using a new microphone setup, so looking for some feedback on that. There we go. Alright. Let's finish off this other branch here. Oh, well, goodbye then. Anyway, what was I talking about? Right. Weekend stuff. Demons and Wizards, awesome. Getting to see my sister, also awesome. And then Friday, went to a brewery that had just recently opened called Fibs. And when I went into the bathroom, I saw that the bathroom was painted by one of my favorite artists from the Ren Fair, the Rabbit Hero. Or as soon as I stepped in, I'm like, this looks identical to the Rabbit Hero's work. If he didn't paint it, then he needs to sue somebody. But he did paint it, so. So again, let's sort of skip around just a little bit. So this didn't get us too much extra room on this side. It's okay. You know, Galaxy Brain play here. Is to have this that way. So now they're more symmetrical on each side. These ones I'm fine with being this way because they're not. Like, they'll be symmetrical on this side. These were not symmetrical. You know what I mean? Hopefully that made some amount of sense. I do see that this needs to be this way, actually. Okay, so that's all done. So there we go. We have a nice little layout. Have some little loops and spirals and everything. Very good. This is the emptiest I've seen my chat. Only Angel of Light in here, or Angel of Flight. Not sure. Could go either way. No lurks, Commander Root. No lurks, I assume, means that there's not even anyone lurking. That's sad. Okay. So, you're going to now take this off. And we're going to put a few more pieces of tape down. And we're going to make it a little unsticky. And then maybe during lunch I go find like better tape. Or better tape dispenser, you know. Let's unstickify. Okay. So now we're going to continue this piece. And we're going to do a lot of cleanup in here. This needs to keeping that as a nice circle ends up screwing up over here, so let's at least get this there. So this will be how we line up these sections. Maybe I do want to do it on this. Flip it? Because like this side comes into a nice point in the right spot. This side doesn't. Not sure why. I assume I just didn't measure something correctly, but... if I just make this a much tighter angle, will look fine. All right, there we go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I mean that looks pretty much the same, don't it? This is what I was hoping for. can see how kinked that is compared to how much smoother the cleaned up version is. Or how I still have these all going in different directions. I don't know, which one do you think looks better? Well, let's finish this off before I... Oh. Okay. So there we go. We got another test sheet done. So yeah, which one do you think looks? And they come up in here. I think I personally like this one a little more, where they are a little more entwined. This one just kind of like this way over here just is like, you know, jumps that up. Just sort of leaves this big empty space. Okay, well, it's surprisingly warm. They're being powered off of a 2-amp power brick. Alright, well, let's put ink on this guy now. Just kind of wanted to do this section. Make it look extremely good. There we go. I mean, it definitely looks better, I feel. each time ever so slightly closer to exactly what I'm thinking, right? Hopefully. It's the goal anyway. See, I don't want this to here. I actually want this to come down. Oh, must have been something outside. It's like my phone's buzzing, but it's really far away from me. But it sounds like it's a lawnmower. Okay, crisis averted. I know what that sound is. Yes. Now you probably can hear the lawnmower. A little more pointy. Oh no, this song just apparently has 10 seconds of silence at the end of it. Okay. Or probably it fades out, but it had faded out enough that I couldn't hear anything for the last 10 seconds. So if it looks like I'm jumping around a lot, I am, but I do have a reason. I'm trying to get as many of these more complicated overs set up so that then I can just come in and I know where all the unders are going to go. Or I know how much space I have to work with. Like, I don't want to pull this in here until I get this set up all taken care of. Hopefully that makes sense. why I'm such an, like, normally I don't have so much of an issue with the pen. But, I don't know, this one's not putting as much ink as I would like. No, I just keep having ideas. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, you could do this and this and this and this, and it's really just like a get the paper, you know, get it down on the page here, brain, and then you know, if we want to do a whole study of trees, because I've got another idea on how to do some trees, which I would like to, which I'm planning on doing next. So I gotta finish this one first, and then we'll go on to my new idea. Plus, this will give me my brain some time to rest on the decal idea, which I just don't quite have the tools to answer the question that I need to answer. Anyway, I'm actually going to use a quick bathroom break here, so be right back. Alright, I'm back. I guess not necessarily that it may have mattered. I don't think there's anybody here, but where do I want to keep going with? I think even tighter to the circle here. So let's sort of set this guy next then, right? Seems like the next logical step. There we go. I wanted this one more over here to make this curve more of a curve. Plus we got nothing but space over here, so you know this drops down some. You know, that's just gonna make this look that much nicer. There we go. And we want to pull it into here. Bring it down like that. Nice little branch up there. Now that we've got this set up, we can this off. We brought this all the way over here and then never. Never did anything with it. There we go. Don't necessarily know why I'm doing it on the light box, but it does make it much more dramatic, so guess there's always that. Go. So that's one side completed. So then yeah, this guy will come up here. You should actually go slightly further. So you shouldn't end here. That's why it kept looking so weird. You actually need to end in there. Like I said, each iteration here add a little improvement. Much like every time you do this, right? At least that's the goal. Which means I need to set this guy. There we go. Somehow they're all matching. Or, I mean, as close to matching as I'm capable of doing, but alright. It's actually in the corner. So for coloring purposes, obviously one tree is going to be one color brown, the other tree is going to be a different shade of brown. And then so for parts that are fully encircled, green. So like for this piece, this one here, if I wanted to say that this side is the right side up tree on this end, I don't know. I'm not coloring it yet, so I can keep thinking about how I might want to do that. Well, we're about to finish. Final guide, or what probably will most likely be the final guide. I'm gonna call it. Because the next step after these are done is gonna involve more tracing and more picking things up and putting it down. Don't think I will finish in time. I don't want to start and then stop. You know what I mean? There we go. There's the root and branch system of both trees.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a tree that I could find.
Right. Oh, let's
I just want us to always be, to always be.
that fits pretty nicely. I mean, I guess this gives us, like, it doesn't have to be exact, I suppose. Is my my thought on this. 'Cause that'll give us a little leeway. So I think I don't need to do this much. Just the. I think this is all I really need to show.
Let's stay here, let's stay here in love.
And then we'll do a small amount of freehand to get from one to the other. You know, for being made with a compass, the circle doesn't feel particularly like a circle. And I also think I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. This part and this part. I wonder if that just means that my tip moved when I did this the last time. Yeah, that looks much nicer. I think anyway. Hopefully you agree. Okay, and there's the trunk. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna just call it right here for today. Made some progress. Have a good place to start tomorrow. feels good, man. Feels good. I'll be back at 2 o'clock for Wednesday, so Streets of Rogue. Figuring out what game I want to play on Tuesday, Thursday. Kind of leaning towards Shadowrun, or Shadowrun Returns, whatever the one on Steam is, the most recent one on Steam. Because that's got like an official story mode, and then once we're done with that, who knows, maybe we can find some custom games. Hope the audio turned out well. Again, if it is bad, please let me know, and I will try and install some Logitech software to do better voice capture type stuff. Anyway, I'll be back 2 o'clock. See ya.